So do you what we're doing now is we're getting we have these little offices that we have set up. I have one already written. I could read it out loud just so you hear like how I set it up.
Yeah, super.
So this is the first ideal I ever wrote in my health department, and my ideal is getting to the point where I can compete in advanced rock climbing competitions. And I put a little video in to like show what
Nice.
what it would be.
Like what your goal is like what's the video of a professional rock climber?
It's of a race like between like they're competing.
Oh, I've seen some really cool stuff on that.
Yeah.
And these people are fast.
And they aren't, so this isn't like speed like that. The speed is accounted for, but there are like ones where people are like running up the wall, literally like grab, throwing themselves from thing to thing.
I've seen that.
But this is more like, this is a very difficult route. How long does it take you to complete it? And did you ever fall off? Right? And then everybody gets compared based on that. But I put a baby step for it. So like something I could do once a week that's part of like my life. And it says if I did not go climbing in the park for at least an hour in the last 7 days, I must do it now. Otherwise, for over a week, I didn't respect this ideal of mine. And I went climbing yesterday, or 2 days ago. That's why I have scratches on me.
Nice.
Yeah.
That looks like success.
It is success. It was great. It was this like crazy treat. It was you had to like, it was taller than I could reach with my hands, right? So you had to run at the tree and then take a step on the tree to shoot up so that you could grab the branch. And then once you grab the branch, you have to lift your whole body up and wrap your legs around the branch so that you're like hanging upside down. And then you crawl backwards because you can't pull yourself up at that point. You have to like go back until you reach this big tall branch, right? And then from there you have to like hooked under like this. You have to reach over and grab the branch and then pull it so that you're like about here. And then you bring your other arm around and then you grab onto it and then you pull so that you're like about here. And then
close. Nice and close. You're always close.
Yeah, you have to be.
There's
right.
The whole point of rock climbing, huh?
Yeah.
Tree climbing.
Oh yeah. And then from that point where you use the branch to get yourself to right here, you just push up until you can lift your leg and get onto the branch, onto the big one, the thick one. And then you just walk over to the tree and climb the rest of the way.
That's super.
Yeah.
And that's quite the goal to have, my man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Not everybody can do that. I mean, how many people have you shown what it takes to be a rock climber or a tree climber?
Like a few people.
A few, right? Like from scratch.
Yeah, but from everybody that sees, like you can describe it to them and they're like, whoa. But then when they see it, they're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Like I did this thing the other day where I like climbed. I really like rock climbing. I really like climbing.
Yeah, bro, I get you.
Yeah.
I'm picking up. Like I know what you mean, and to have that as your goal in your health department, that's excellent. That is one of a kind. That is totally yours, and your feelings are totally yours. I can feel that, see that. I hope viewers, you get that. To have this driving sensation in your life, Jarrison, you put it out there super well. And you're like, this is what I want to do. And I think here today, we're figuring out how to do that, how to achieve our health department's ideal business of the self.
And so what's cool is, so this, for me, I feel like this is your BMX. You know what I mean? Right?
100. Well, see, that's a great point you bring up because BMX is a great way for me to stay healthy. But I put it in my dreams department. And
interesting.
That was like the first day.
That's such a different way of thinking about it. You know?
So
wait, that's interesting. Fuck.
Let me get you on why. Right?
Okay.
And why it wasn't my health department, because I want to be a pro BMX rider. It's my dream to ride around the world and try new things in places that no one's ever witnessed, or so many people could see what I'm seeing or feel what I'm feeling. Get a nice GoPro up there, fly in the air, and it is. I actually dreamed about it last night.
Yeah.
And it's such a reoccurring theme in my life, in my dreams, in what I want as a career. I'm realizing how many departments of the self BMX actually takes over, because it is for my health. I have a relation with my bike. I commit to it multiple times a week, or at least once a week. Or if I miss it that once a week, I say to myself, man, I got to make up for this. What am I going to do? It's in my department of my dreams. In my last two categories of hardcore, both my hardcore,
career and retirement.
career, which is so funny that I would have an issue think about it, because I don't see it in my career or my retirement. So I know maybe one day I can get myself there, but at the moment, it's not what I should be focusing on all the time. So to bring it back to our health department and what I put up for that, my very short abbreviated idea is to weigh 160 pounds, like a healthy 160.
Okay. What do you weigh right now?
I fluctuate a lot. I never go lower than about 152.
152.
And I do hit 161 too occasionally. So I ideally would like to weigh 160 consistently.
Well, that's really hard, because we fluctuate in general anyways.
Right.
Like when you eat food and when you have poo in you, like you have an extra like 3 to 4 pounds.
I ate like a horse last night, so I definitely weigh 160 right now.
Yeah.
But I would like that 160 to be
like is that your middle? Because like there's kind of, when you fluctuate, you can figure out what your approximate is, like in the middle. Where do you feel like you fall lower than that or above it?
That's lower. For sure.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay. So you're trying to be bigger, like stronger.
Stronger. So that's perfect for a direct translation of I want to be stronger physically, which means I would weigh more, because muscle weighs more than fat.
Yeah, and also you need more muscle. You need more.
In general, for what I do and how hard I want to go and how high I want to ride on my bike.
Okay. So let's figure out my ideal weight. I haven't thought about my ideal weight. I feel like right now I'm at probably about 163. Right. That's probably, like, other than when I was little, that's the lowest I've ever weighed. You know what I mean?
You told me that a couple of days ago. You've actually lost some weight, huh?
Yeah.
How much did you weigh at your most?
190. And then now I weigh, but that was, like, I've gained a lot of muscle. But it's about 30 pounds.
30 pounds, man.
Yeah. And it's
30 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still, like, I feel really good. Like I like how I look now. It's like a lot. But I want to get bigger too now. You know what I mean? Like stronger, right? So I feel like it would be solid to shoot for like 170 or something, but like make it all muscle.
Concentrate, Jerison.
Yeah.
Imagine we put you in a vial and just concentrate Jerison.
That would be intense.
Be explosive.
I think it would be my laughter. I think.
Well, my man, yeah, you're contagious,
right? I feel like something funny. This yesterday, I went to a guy. I went to this dude's house. Me and him, like, ended up making music. Me, him, his girlfriend, and then this girl Camilla that I was chilling with.
Was that with Gus?
No, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
That just happened. It was kind of like a double date, but like not officially. You know what I mean? But we made music, and then at some point the guy, like, sure, lives across the street from him, so I'm over there all the time. The guy was like, "Yo, bro, were you here last night, like over in the plaza over there laughing?" And I was like, yeah. And he was like, him and his girlfriend were freaking out. They were like, "Yo, this is the dude." But yeah, so do you have your weight written down yet?
To bring it back to here, my weight today must be about $155, $160. I mean, 56. So yeah, to digress, I'd also like to update mine.
You'd like to update it. Like, update it how?
Instead of just saying my ideal weight is 160 pounds, which is it's only a silhouette, a skeleton of what my health department will be. So I'm gonna include something about my mind, because the health, health and mind, like you have a healthy mind, the body will be healthy. And I just want my mind to be healthier.
It's not healthy right now?
Healthier. That's one thing Thumoslang is doing for me, is slowing me down and allowing me to breathe a little more and easier.
I don't know how to. This thing is like stuck in quotes mode. And
maybe switch to draft.
Switch to draft, but I think that
Are you sure you want that?
No, that wouldn't do anything. This is already in a draft. Maybe like that.
So my ideal weight I have wrote here is 160.
Yeah.
And I'll put a period. My ideal mindset something about my breathing, maybe.
Your ideal mindset is what?
Is to breathe.
I feel like it would be best if we worked on these one goal at a time. So either your goal or my goal.
All right. You got I think a huge health department goal.
Yeah.
Because I got you to think about my dream, you would have thought that would have been my health. Right off the bat. So I think mine is more relatable per person.
Okay. What do you mean?
Like everybody's health department has to include their body.
Yeah.
Essentially. Not everybody's health department includes rock climbing.
Yeah. But I don't need it to be relatable.
That's cool. That's real.
Yeah. Like, cause it's my goal. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like anybody else's. You know? Like, if I feel that it belongs in my health department, then it does. Because for me, this is about my health. This is about making sure that I keep my strength, you know, because I have done like rock climbing competitions before and they're fun. And like I haven't been able to rock climb lately because of I just haven't. And so now I've been climbing outside a lot more just because I need to climb, you know? But
why do you need to climb?
Because I don't know. It's like asking someone why they need to breathe. You know, like
why do you need to breathe?
Oxygen. But I need to climb because I don't know. I love it. Like more than anything. You know, like I got into climbing several years ago when I was younger. And it drove me to so much madness that I went and lived in Colorado for a year just so that I could climb like as much as I wanted.
That feels to me, I'm not putting it for you, but that's like a dream, or BMX is a dream. As healthy as it is for me, BMX doesn't mean health to me because I've been in the scene of BMX, the hub, if you will, for so long that I've tried out many facets of that hub, from partying very hard with some of my friends there to just being in the moment of in the air or balancing. And it's talked about, I'm looking at BMX through my perspective of health, and BMX has done things for me that may not have been super healthy. I definitely picked up one or two habits from being at the skate parks, you know, certain people there.
Oh, yeah.
And like for example, smoking cigarettes.
Okay.
Yeah. I definitely got that from the skate park. And so maybe my idea of health and my dream need to be separated just a little bit personally.
Okay. I think this is something I could put in my dream department and it would also make sense there. But For me, I want to keep it in my health department because I look at this as part of my journey towards being stronger, right? And I really want it to. I want that intensity towards my body to be apparent in the way I think about it, right?
I like that, Jerison. I like that a lot. I used to think like that when I was a habitual YMCA gym goer.
Yeah.
And the past maybe 2 months or so, I've had so much in my life needing other attention. I definitely haven't had time to say, this is only for my health. I think that's what I'm trying to get with BMX is BMX isn't just for my health. What's just for my health would be eating my broccoli and cauliflower. You know. So maybe we tackle mine first.
Sure. So you want to do your body weight, right?
So and then I'm gonna follow up with my ideal mindset is to breathe easier.
Do you have a hard time breathing now?
It's by breathing I mean concentrating or not concentrating, and
on anything.
Sometimes it's more of an angst, driven kind of desire. Like all of a sudden, I feel like I'm out of control.
Yeah. So, if I would to say, a breath-based meditation is named concentration meditation because it teaches you how to concentrate.
I'm gonna. So a breath-based concentration is a meditative based. A breath-based concentration is a meditative based.
Think of it as a brain training that makes you concentrate better. So there's this state. I'll write it down. It's called, or you can write it down.
Yeah.
Called samadhi. So SAMADI.
Where's that from? What?
That's
language?
Sanskrit.
Sanskrit, yeah.
Yeah. But that means absorption. Right? And that's the goal of breath-based meditation. Right? Absorption. Zorb. So with a P.
Absorb.
B. Shun. Like TIO. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Oh.
No P?
You fucked that up. Wait. Right click? No, the P is definitely in there.
All right, here, right. Double click.
Right click. Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, there's no B.
There's no B.
I screwed you up with that.
That's all right. So that's what it cultivates, your ability to become absorbed into something, right? And that's why it's useful, right? So that would be completely like doing your best to see the whole story of your breath for as long as possible and growing the length as you get more used to it. And the longer you are able to completely focus on your breath for as long as possible, the better you get at concentrating for other things as well.
Absolutely. And just right there, talking about my breath allowed me to think about it. And all of a sudden, I was thinking strictly about what you are telling me. And
that's absorption.
That was full absorption, full samadhi.
And also, the more focused you are when you're speaking to someone, the more focused they become. If you're talking, but you're thinking about something else or you're lost, that's going to cause their mind to do the same thing.
No doubt. Yeah. And that's definitely an area where I noticed Thumoslang helping me with is listening. It's just straight up listening to somebody. And listening is translating into my breathing because I notice first what they're saying, then I notice me breathing. Where just a moment ago, we worked on my breathing, and then I noticed I was listening. So what I'm trying to do, apparently, is hit it from both sides. Yeah. And I feel myself picking it up. I feel myself noticing myself and others at the same time now. Like there's less duality.
Yeah. So you want mindfulness. You want awareness of the present moment.
Of the present moment.
Always.
Right. Instead of a memory or the future. I'm ready to be here.
Yeah. That's what my meditation teaches you, right? And
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we're running out of time if we spend an hour for only one department.
Yeah.
We need to speed up.
This is deep stuff. Like
I'm sorry, but we're not trying to solve any problem or go deep into anything.
Okay.
We have to be able to do this.
So
Look, 10 minutes, one department,
Mhm.
that's an hour right there for 5 departments.
Mhm.
I have to ask you guys to move faster.
okay.
All right, fair enough. Next.
Baby step for this.
All right, yeah, let's wrap up this department here.
So these are two things, so maybe separate them. Yeah. So ideal weight is 160.
And to finish up with my ideal weight, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
to get there.
Yeah. Maybe put in a second, like second column, then space it so it just is separate. Yeah. And then it's like your baby step.
Oh, what'd you do? Tab?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna even label it as baby step. For my ideal weight is 160. So
so you're lighter right now. Do you need to work out more?
Work out more.
Do you have a regimen towards how many times you go to the gym? Or it doesn't even have to be the gym. It can be outside. Like, I got pretty destroyed from that workout.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I've been doing pull-ups at my house a little bit, so I'm noticing gains over here and whatnot.
Yeah.
I might be closer, but you know what? For now, that's pretty good. I feel good on that.
Okay.
I got a new one.
Okay.
A new tab in my health department, which is my ideal mindset is to breathe easier.
Okay. So that one also with the baby step.
Yep.
Start your day with a 5-minute meditation.
We don't need to deal with marching orders.
Wait, you don't want baby steps?
Because that would, you guys don't have limit. You guys have limited the time, and if you throw in marching orders, then we're not going to be able to get to 5 departments.
I think it's bad for us to try to go through all the departments without putting any thought into it.
You cannot put thoughts into it in a hurry.
Right. Which is not what we're aiming for today.
Exactly.
When you say more, how many is that? Like a number of times, or?
I'll leave it as a generalization just for today.
Okay.
Thank you.
So for me, I could also do, my ideal is to weigh 170 at 10% body fat. That might change, because what I've been thinking about since I learned to fast is how important fat is. Like, it literally is energy for times of need. You know what I mean? And like, literally, once I got to this point, because I still have some, right? But like, once I got to the point where like I was like at this level, like I started thinking, what if I got rid of it all, but then there was like a bad time, like then I wouldn't have energy, right? Which is very bad. Then it goes after like important stuff.
That sounds like a lot of consideration.
Right. It was just something I'd never thought about until they have very little body fat too. But you don't think that the fat is?
Well, that's a pretty big calorie.
Okay. So you're saying that it's not that necessary, but they eat all the time. Yeah. Right. All right. So 170, and then
no baby steps.
Yeah, no baby steps.
Less stress. Meditate.
Yeah, that's solid.
And
stay on page. I forgot to update it. So next we should do relations.
Wait. What are your? We have to review your 3 items to viewers.
He has 2.
oh,
Also, you forgot to save it.
I saved it.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let me add one more, super unconsciously.
I mean, I only have 2 as well, so it's fine if you only have 2.
You need to have 3.
Okay.
Right, so my ideal weight is 160 pounds.
Oh, I have 3.
My ideal mindset is to breathe easier. And my last one for health is to...
Do you care about sex at all?
Yeah, it's just not part of my immediate life right now.
Okay.
Like, super nice, but I have so many other things that aren't involving relations like that.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So, ideal is,
How about food?
I was gonna say sleep.
Sleep. You aren't sleeping enough?
I need to sleep consistently. I don't know how to get that. So I'm gonna say consistent.
I didn't get that much sleep tonight either. Think about it.
I'm gonna just leave it.
I think I only got 6, but I make it a habit to always get 8, because not sleeping enough is like leads towards things like Alzheimer's, which is really
and
intense.
depression.
Yeah, but also Alzheimer's is very scary, because sleeping is one of the few times your body gets rid of beta amyloid plaques, which is like part of the like what builds up that causes like Alzheimer's issues, right? Like, because it's kind of like plaque like in the arteries, except if it, like in the like neuronal spaces in your head.
But we're digressing right now. We need to get back to relations.
Thank you very much.
So what do you, so get your relations page.
I didn't tell them what my things were, and you didn't tell them what yours were.
Oh, well, I did, so your turn.
My first ideal in the health department is it's the rock climbing and making sure that I do it at least an hour. Just making sure I do it repeatedly in a week. My weight ideal is to weigh 170 at 10% body fat, and for my mental health, I want to make sure I continue to meditate every day. Yeah. So now,
Got it saved?
yeah.